Hey guys, you're watching Boondockin' with Dennis. Rockport, Texas. If you're familiar, you might think we're driving down Live Oak. Well, we're not driving down Live Oak. We're going down Memory Lane today. I got a 7:10 a.m. text from Luciano that he would need a barbacoa delivery. And fortunately, Jalisco's had barbacoa. So I just dropped him off barbacoa, 6 warm tortillas, pico de gallo, avocado, salsa, cilantro, and onions. And he is staying at the church today with his nice warm food. Isn't this a beautiful tree right here? This yellow one. That is, it's nice to see color around here. I like this group here as well. Little tree canopy. It is currently 49 degrees, and right now it is about 9:40 a.m. I did go into Walmart and buy some canned goods. I got all canned pastas today with a pull top. Those seem to go pretty quickly. And that is courtesy of my buddy Mike. I still had money that he sent for the blessing box, so I used that. And I still have, I think, $10. I'm pretty sure it's $10 from Selena. She had sent me money a few weeks ago just to use for whatever, and I told her I was going to use that for the blessing box. So thank you, Mike, and thank you, Selena. Met some people. I saw Tommy Rant's RV yesterday, talked to him for a little bit. I met Dennis and his awesome dog, Terrence. And Terrence got in my truck and hung out with me for a while and stuck his tongue up my nose. And it was nice to meet you, Dennis, and it was awesome to meet you, Terrence. And I saw Dave and Linda yesterday in my travels. So good morning, Dave and Linda. They live here in Rockport, and they are awesome people. So Memory Lane. Well, wait a minute. Let me finish my full weather report. You know, now my mind's all over the place. I'm wondering if Calvin's team, the high school team, the Greyhounds, I wonder if they won their game. I don't know. I'll have to watch Calvin's channel. You know, I use the microphone when I leave comments and answer comments. And I left a comment on one of Calvin's videos, and it was nothing that I said. It was really bizarre. And I went back and edited it, and it said it was edited, and didn't think anything of it, and it wasn't edited. So I don't know what YouTube was doing yesterday. I know some of you guys have mentioned similar issues. But I think from now on, when I comment on people's videos, I'm leaving a thumbs up and an American flag. I'll get in less trouble that way. What are we doing here? Oh, one lady told me where I could get vaccinated if I wanted, like, free flu shots. So that was very nice of her. I'm driving by that place, this EMS place on the right. That's what made me think of it. So I thought that was pretty nice. Apparently it's drive up. And I wrote it down. It might even be this morning. I'm not going to do it this morning, but it's good to know. Good to know they're servicing the community. There's a Rockport police officer. It wasn't me, officer. Definitely wasn't me. It was probably me. We're over here in Memorial Park. Not too many people outside playing. 49 degrees. The humidity's only 55, so that's pretty awesome. And the wind is 8 miles an hour, but out of the north, which is a little bit windy for this temperature. So what I checked on to go down memory lane today was what were the top TV shows 60 years ago. And I'm familiar with all of them, and I watched most of them in reruns because I was born in 1962. So at number 10 was Gunsmoke. And I would love to find Gunsmoke episodes on one of the free services because I'm familiar with the general plot of Gunsmoke, but don't really recall any of the episodes. I don't remember us watching Gunsmoke. And the other Western, number 4 for 1962, Bonanza. And I know all about Bonanza, but I don't remember specific episodes. Hoss and Little Joe and Ben, the Cartwrights and all that stuff, but I don't remember plots or anything, so those shows would be interesting to see again. What else do we have on that list, guys? Number 9, the Dick Van Dyke Show. And we always watched Dick Van Dyke. Good show. I know we had a couple shows, so, but isn't that the one, the Dick Van Dyke Show? Wasn't that Rob and Laura Petrie? And he worked in what did he work in, like an advertising office or something? So that was pretty neat. I always enjoyed that show. Laura Petrie, and aren't they the ones that had 2 single beds in their bedroom? Number 8 was, any guesses? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? The Danny Thomas Show, which I know who Danny Thomas is, and I remember the show, but I don't think we watched that one either. I'm sure I saw some episodes, and I definitely know who Danny Thomas is, but not so much about him. There's a lake back here. I don't know if the turtles are already hibernating this time of year, but you come back here in most of the time, and there is just a lot of turtles right back there in that lake. And probably not too many rattlesnakes. This little walkway has beware of snake signs, but I just know there's a ton of turtles back in that area. Making a little U-turn here. There's room to make a proper U-turn here, but that car is, and the car's parked in a parking spot, no problem. It's in like the one spot that would block a U-turn. How rude of them to park legally. Don't you agree? Hey, I have a joke from George. And I've heard different versions of this joke, George. Everyone always asks, where's Bigfoot? Everyone always asks, where's Sasquatch? But no one ever asks, how's Bigfoot? Yeti never complains. Yeti never complains. Thanks, George. I appreciate that. Number 6, of course, is the Andy Griffith Show. That's just an awesome show. And I know there were different versions of that show too, but it had to be the one in Mayberry, right? Andy Griffith and Barney Fife and Ron Howard, and was it Floyd? Was Floyd the barber? And Otis, the town drunk, and Aunt B. I think there were some girlfriends in there in later episodes. Gomer Pyle was in there, and who was Gomer's cousin? I think he was a mechanic. I can't think of the cousin's name, but he was a Gomer type character. What was his name, guys? The next show was Lucy, not the Lucy Show, not I Love Lucy, but the Lucy Show. And I know Lucille Ball had many different shows over the years as well. She was awesome. And you know what? She was really pretty. She was absolutely stunning back in the day. No one's at the park today playing, so we can film the park. They got a lot going on at this park. Like I said, number 4 was Bonanza earlier. Number 3. We've got 3 shows left, guys. Number 3, the Red Skeleton Show. Good night and God bless. Man, that guy was just so talented. All his different characters, and man, he was really funny. I'm going to have to YouTube some of those shows. I'm sure they might not have the whole shows, but I bet you they got clips. Number 2, Candid Camera. Boy, Candid Camera, it's like half of the YouTube channels is people copying Candid Camera now, right? So Candid Camera is number 2. What was that guy's name? Alan Funt? Alan Funt, was that the guy's name? Alan Funt looked like my grandfather George. Very similar. And then the number 1 show, guys, of 1962. What's your guess? Anyone? You in the back? Nothing? Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars. The Beverly Hillbillies was the number 1 show of 1962. And I could probably watch that again. That was definitely a show we watched often, especially in reruns. Jed, Granny, Ellie Mae, Jethro Bodine, Mr. Drysdale. What was Mr. Drysdale's assistant's name? One that had the crush on Jethro. And then we got all the spin-off shows from the Beverly Hillbillies. Petticoat Junction was in there. So that's my drive down memory lane this morning, guys. I'm going to go cook some grub. I hope you all having a good day. Stay warm. Be cool. Be kind to someone, and especially be kind to yourself. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.